Big Boss Jock. My 750. Day 12 of the protest. Out here in front of the F.B.I. office. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde. Continuando con el doceno día de protesta. De la protesta. No es mi lingo, protesta, demostración, yo no tengo derecho. Yo soy esclavo. Nuevo es este lingo. Vocabulario. No es algo que estoy acostumbrado. Yo no tengo derecho a quejar. Nunca pasó dolor en mi vida, ¿sí, no? Sería que necesité quejar. En este caso, ese es como funciona el programa. Manejado por la CIA, dirigido por la DIA. Estimo receptador. Con eso viene un programa manejado por ellos. Operadores en un comando central ubicado cercano a este pueblo, unos 8 millas, menos que 12 kilómetros por allí. CCR está dándonos el ritmo. Traveling man. Oh, it's a band. I'm a man, and I'm traveling again. The 73. Staying with the beat. Was it 2 though? I don't know. It's all the same to me. 2, 3. I'm right there. That's when we began the show. Rain's holding, meaning we're not getting much, and that's right here on the street, in front of the field office. Me, God right here inside of me. The one and only God, Father in heaven, Allah, helping me do the rhyme, line by line. Allah, the one and only God, Father in heaven. We did quite a rhyme. I mean, I am giving my own opinion. It does feel good doing such a smooth rhyme. I think I'm a fair judge of rhyme. Poesia. Poetry. Couldn't say poetry 3 years ago. You ain't saying program me. Only maggots do poetry. Zap zap. More sexual abuse about that. It's poetry. I could only do the poetry for them. I had no idea I could do rhyme. I did rhyme in my mind all day long. That's what I need to do to open the door, tie my shoe. I need to rhyme. Everything. That's how come I'm rhyming. This is how my mind works since I've arrived. Since I talked. And since I arrived, because Sue, Paula Sue, Mom too, and she is both in one. She rhymed. So I grew up with a rhyme. Day 12 of the protest. Hopefully that rain will hold. Let's say the clouds will hold the rain and it won't anymore. Yeah, well, it's not lloviznando, sprinkling anymore. Just a little bit there. Thankful. Say thank you to our Father in heaven helping me do this rhyme. Whether I get wet today or not, well, we'll have to see. I'm not gonna take it either way. It's just the way it is. It isn't my life, or let's say a life-threatening situation. It means it's only another discomfort. As I was explaining in Castellano, I don't suffer pain. If I suffered pain, then, well, I might complain. So everything was discomfort, uncomfortable. Yeah, bothersome. Oh, I forgot. What? Oh, that's another day. Bullet hole in my gut. Kept putting my finger in the hole. I think I took it out once more. Don't do that. You're gonna die of, what is it called? There's a name. Yeah. She shake her head. I don't know how you do that. Yeah. Oh, there's a name when the bullet goes into the intestines and then they can die of the sickness because the excrement passes through the intestines. The food, the byproduct, which turns into excrement, which is dirty, infection. Infectious material going right there by an open wound. 45, Caracas, my early 20s. That's 23. Or was I 22? That's 23, yeah. 45. That was a big ball of lead. Cannonball. Well, it picked me up off the floor, threw me out the door once more. I think it threw me about 6 feet. Oh, I see across the hallway. So right there at the front door. Wendell E. Gray with a link at his side waiting in the car. Were you in the building? I don't think you were. We did the operations together. So maybe she was up in the flat. That's where it is. She isn't at his side. She's inside. Was she right there? No, I was alone. I have to remember, I hit the floor and I got up. I don't remember her right there. There were a lot of bullets flying and many kilos inside the flat. 176. It was right around there. I gotta remember, it was less than 200. It was less than 100. Yeah, and it was part cane and part heroin. I need some money too, also. In a barrio. No barrio there. I'm a gringo. Barrio. 23 de enero. Es conocido por tall actos and saltos. That's a rough neighborhood. Neighborhood. Caracas. Outskirts, right? This is the one over there by the airport. That's not where it's located, though. That's something else. Unless that is. Over there by LaGuardia, they have a LaGuardia also. It's spelled different though, with an R. Sounds like LaGuardia. As they say, air ray. I can't say it the same. One day, that there, long, not tall, is Castellano. Continuing on with the 12th day of the protest. Out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. Day 12. Big dark clouds all around. We'll see how this goes. I'm not going to get rained on. I'll stay for a while though. Maybe at least 1 or 2 more. Maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. I got an umbrella. It might hold. Well, if I was proofreading, what things would I see? I was analyzing the disconformity of the military officials who appeared around Trump during his inaugural speech. It was written so he'd appear as a chump. The psychology behind the simple wording was quite sophisticated. In 17 minutes, Donald was successful at taking the title America from the African American community. No longer would they consider themselves part of USA at the end of his speech. Very divisive, his wording. It was to get ready for a fight, civil war. Factories scattered around this land like tombstones. Sounds like a civil war. Get the idea once more. Ripping carnage. Then at 8th grade level to make him look inept. And he's going right there. I mean, he's a puppet. Pull his strings, he sings. Taking the order. They're orders. The solution, listeners out there, revolution is the solution. National security is what is running the country. National security equivalates the shadow government. Shadow governor? That'll be Schwartz, a Nazi nagger. Gonna take power. They're grooming him because it's gonna come out real soon. Soetoro was born in Indonesia. Well, why not let Schwarzenegger serve a term or two right there at the podium? Coup d'etat completed. Bavarian blood at the podium. As I mentioned before, Michael, he's going to whip his penis out on us and introduce himself as a tranny. Barry, his man, the whole time there in the house. And this was to disgrace the African American community, force them through shame to accept transgenderism, immoral behavior, tying that to their race, African roots. There's a big difference. One is people who choose to be immoral. The other is a race of people who are beautiful, born onto this planet, who they are, have a lot to be proud of. The other chooses to be immoral, has a lot to hide. That's why, for year after year, they need to deceive. Present Michael as a woman, have everyone accept him. See, there was no difference. Yes, there is. Why not just say it in the first place? They couldn't. It's too shameful. So they do it out of trickery, deception. They, Yankee Sam. It's a global agenda. And this is what has been done. Don't fall. Don't fall for the trap, African American community. Your foot is in the snare. When you go out there, riot, it'll be called terrorism, no longer exercising your civil rights. You'll get blindsided. And that's what Yankee Sam is planning to do to you. Such as the curfew. It's going to be the same difference. Look how the police chief applauded people who were violating curfew. If you, the listener, wants to find out about curfew, ask a Latin American. Specifically, go ask a Chilean, someone in Santiago, September 73, how it was when curfew was instated. What happened? What was the scene on the street? That's curfew. Peru also, many countries had curfew. In various times. I know Peru because I spent time there. It just ended. No, it's still going on. When first arrived, I say we, John was at my side. He's the one that played Dad. DNA-wise, he's not. They're not related. I know there's a lot of adopted people out there. I'm not trying to make this difficult for you. It was for me, because this was all by design, psychological operation. How painful they could make a relationship when it's that case where the parent's DNA doesn't match the child. The sperm didn't meet that egg. It wasn't their sperm. It was a visitor. Oh, a mistake. Known as the bastard. That's me. Code words: floater, Klingon, the turd. The one that won't flush out to the sewer. Brought him along? Yeah, Paul insisted. Now I understand. This was done to me all my growing up, my early years. When I got older and I was a teenager, he wasn't there. He was with other young men with their single mothers. All by design. Men who were allowed to have the gamma ray, sexually abuse me, torture me. Most of it was sexual abuse, along with torture also. Electroshock, pins in the eyes, under the fingernails. Everyone gets to participate. Keeping Shawnee Lucien a slave. Living in slavery, they hope forever. Then their secrets stay safe. This is why I'm out here in front of the FBI field office. Fed agents, they participate in the same game. Everyone who participated confided that the amnesia, which was induced by being traumatized, in me, the amnesia, I would never become aware. That traumatization would always be there. Through being able to rhyme, I've also been able to unlock my mind. I one only God, Father in heaven, Allah, helping me the whole time. That's how we do the rhyme. There is a message to be found inside. Rebels, Reds, we'll know if it was conveyed properly. The message. I think the biggest, and I'll point it out right now, is Reds, Rebels, you need to live a high moral value life. Change your ways if you're a Yankee, and for that matter, much of the world who emulates Yankee. It's become the way. Deplorable values. Imperial decree is a butthole filled with a penis, or that show must go. Can't be among us. Meaning that government must go. Yankee Sam will say so. Does again and again and again. That's the imperial decree around the world. Listen, you people out there who chose what I'll say is the immoral way. And you're going to realize it was the wrong way. More than a mistake, it was bad behavior. Now it's a new day. Change your way. Get with the new lingo. Be with the new show. Stay with the old lingo, the old show. You just be a Yankee more. You aren't with us. You're not a red, a rebel. It's been prophesied what will happen to you, Yankee. Sodom and Gomorrah is about to fall, that Tower of Babel. Babel is there. Big Boss Chuck signing off momentarily. Day 12 of the protest. My 750. El Podo Rosso. 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde, firmando fuera.